Alright, we should have everything going. Ooh, excuse me. As soon as I start talking, what the hell? Alright, nope, don't have this on. I also don't have my phone going because it's like over here. Shit. Now, what do I even do during those startup times? Alright. Spill some soda all over myself. Yeah, it's a stream. Yeah, it's a stream. God damn. I'm not even drinking. What the hell? To a rip-roaring start here. Fantastic. Oh, can't wait to see what happens later. I was like, goblin is very small. Take a couple sips and it's just gone. Damn, it went everywhere. Hold on. I got it all. No, just... whatever. Wasn't even a clean shirt, so it's fine. Nothing of value. Alright. Before I start this... Well, actually, I probably should start it. Because I won't be able... I don't think it's marked on the map.
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news.
Did you?
The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shelreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
Who is Shelreni again? What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave?
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. The Conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
So I'm guessing this is, this is gonna be the part of the story where we focus more on Morrowind, which is cool. Alright. So how's that help us?
Don't you see? When they convene the Masters' Conclave, Shelreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
I mean, for the moment. Oh, where's the conclave gonna be?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Alright, see you there, I guess. Oh god.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help.
Alright.
Underestimate Shelreni at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either
That's a good point.
Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
I guess you can help us with that, huh?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time?
I don't know, were you?
Not for my desire.
I don't remember you.
I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hands for this to work.
Yeah, as long as I get to kill me something, what do I need to do?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Great. Alright. We scavenging. Look, it's Necrom. Which looks like the rest of Morrowind, really. I mean, what do you expect? Knuckles Jr. That's a name. Do we just have a regular vendor up here? Oh yeah, and I did make rooms, so I'll just jam stuff in the bank again.
This one makes beautiful clothes, no? Try them on yourself. You'll see.
Oh my god, I've got so many potions. I really don't need all these glyphs. Just get them out of here. Nothing with a selling tag. Okay. Fair enough. There we go.
Do business or move along to another line. I have no time to haggle.
Who haggles at a storage place? Whatever. I'm guessing I can just toss everything in, right? Yeah, nothing here is... Why are these locked? Oh, shit, I'm withdrawing. I'm an idiot. Yeah, just drop it all in there. It's a lot of Vex stuff. Alrighty. Now, where the hell am I going? Dude, I swear this map looks exactly like another one. Hold on. I think it was Blackwood. Yeah, it's almost the same as this, where it's like a big loop. Oh my god. So this one just looks like a little loop.
Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a new blend.
I don't think I'm going to be keeping this guy as a companion. At least not on this character. What's this? What's up, Dis? Talk to someone at Moonmont. I don't think this is the quest I'm on. And it seems to be what I'm doing. Oh wait, maybe it's not. This is... Telrendis. So that's over here. Still walk 3 miles as a checker. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Dude, anyone in a supermarket walks. It's just how it is. Well, looks like I've been over that way. Vladimir Dolman. Why do I have a feeling? Dark Anchors. Oh, okay. Shit. There may not be anyone doing that one. Yeah, I can do that one real quick. The hell? I'm not trying to do any of that shit. Whatever. We're sticking to it. Yeah, and the constant on my feet just did me in retail. I couldn't do it. And everyone's like, "Oh, you know, you'll get used to it over time." I never did. I did it for over a year, and it was like, this is not happening, guys. Mainly because of my bad back. I have a very bad back in certain situations. And people don't believe me because, you know, I actually avoid the things that fuck up my back, including types of work. And people are like, "Oh, you're not that bad." And I'm like, I'm not that bad because I avoid it. Yes, you're correct.
This could prove more difficult than I expected. Curses and corporeal existence. I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories
Yeah.
are harder to recall than I...
Knees are right there, too. My knees aren't great, either.
I don't remember where to find those components.
It's just my back goes out way before the knees do. Except for, like, certain types of exercise. That's when the knees kick in. And part of it's, you know, being overweight. Part of it is genetic. It all feeds into itself. Oh, yeah. No, I had a coworker one time that, it was funny. Well, it's not funny. He fucked up his back jumping out of the back of a work truck, right? Because he was set up in someone's driveway and he had his drape cloth down. Well, the cloth was actually hiding a hole that was in the driveway, like a divot or something. And he went right into it and fucked up his back. He was out for like a month. He was never the same again. And he came to me multiple times going, "Dude, I am so sorry. He's like, I didn't understand how this was until I injured my back." And I'm like, yeah, it's like, yours is probably going to mostly heal. Like, mine won't. Just remember that, you know. But no, people are so quick to just dismiss someone else's pain. Like, if they've never been through it, they have no idea. I don't remember where to find these components. Great.
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
Alright, what do I do?
Use my ghost sight.
Well, if they're older, it's... If they're older and don't hurt, they're real dicks about it.
Despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own, here, I can easily use my magic...
That's when they're like, "Well, I'm older than you. I don't understand why you hurt more." It's like, because I'm fucking injured, you idiot. Like, that's why. It's like someone being shot in the head in their 20s, and you go, "Well, I don't get it. I'm in my 40s, and my head feels fine." Like, it's the same fucking thing. It pisses me off so much. So much. It was a big reason why I got out of my last job, because it was just, they would not fucking listen. I'd be like, "Look, you know, there's a reason I do parts of my job when I do them." You know, it's like, I'm not going to just hop to it and do something physical on certain days. I'm like, I was told that the way I did this was fine, and now all of a sudden it's not. It was part of the reason I got out of there. And lo and behold, they couldn't hold down the position after I left. Go figure.
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight.
Why are we still using this ghost sight shit?
The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight.
How about you just fucking show it to me instead of making me hit X for no reason? Of course you hit it in a place like this.
You should be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it. Fucker. Oh, apparently. It deactivated or some shit. Oh yeah, I've gotta activate my nonsense. Damn, I am taking some hits, but that's okay. Kinda just tanked through that shit. Yeah, this build's great. Ain't the fastest, but does the trick. I put ghost dicks on the landscape so you can find where I buried this shit.
Take a look. Has it really been so long? Those components look terrible. But they'll have to do.
Hate to tell you this, but so do you.
This looks familiar. Activate my ghost.
Yeah, activate my fucking sword on this guy. Oops, turned it off.
Isn't ghost sight wonderful? You'll find a cache here.
I feel like I'm hearing the dev tell me how wonderful this button he made was.
Head toward my tower, and let's find a workbench to assemble the spell.
Oh, god damn it, I hate these things. Finish these guys off and run. Is he gonna fight that thing? Probably not. Wait, is the tower up here?
Could be fatal.
Apparently we're fighting him. Alright. No, we're not. Are we? Can't make up his mind.
Take you. Move now, please.
Focus these guys down because I can handle them a little easier. A little low on stamina out here. There we go. don't even know what's going on. I guess that was whatever that was. That plant or something.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here.
How did this workbench just survive out here?
Place the good work. Now place the shawl. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent.
She just spilled half that shit on the ground.
Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask.
Don't make me wear this thing. Okay, it's just hitty.
You look amazing. Barely a hint of a data connection. I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirat Gadain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
What was that about particulars?
Did I? I don't recall.
That was quick.
But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it could only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shelreni.
Anything else?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gadain can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
I feel like at this point this character would probably get noticed. He's kind of done a lot of stuff.
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that?
Well, I can forget that. I know that.
We can meet up.
We gotta remember 26. Okay.
What could
The
she
26th what? Uh-oh.
She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister? Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
So, what's with the statute anyway?
Because you're not a Telvanni.
I've done shit for the Telvanni.
The particular statute relates to the agreement
They know me.
between House Telvanni and the Keepers of the Dead. If you present it with authority, the Sentry will probably grant you access.
Why don't we just tell the Conclave about what Shelreni's doing?
And tell them what? If you even imply that any Telvanni would require the help of an outsider, you'd insult them at best or get arrested, if not immediately challenged to a duel of spells. Believe me, any of those would be counterproductive.
What would they arrest me for?
Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Well,
That's true.
how about impersonating a Necrom official? Or infiltrating a meeting of the Master's Conclave? Not to mention acting in the service of a Daedric prince? We can't risk it.
Alright, I guess we're just doing it this way then. Yeah, these stories are all completely on rails. Like, the shame of it is, they always feel like they shouldn't be. Like, oh yeah, like, it sounds like there's multiple ways to tackle this problem. There aren't, but it sounds like there should be. It's kind of what sets, like, other CRPGs apart from Elder Scrolls. Like, Elder Scrolls plays the part of it, but doesn't actually do it. And this game in particular just doesn't even try.
Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters.
I love that I'm going to put this cloak on in clear view of, like, the guards and shit.
Not a cloak.
Invoke the statute, right. What happens if I don't, though?
Know that, Drew? As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
Okay, so it sounds like they already know.
You must warn the other masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
Master Shalreni's mouth. Why should I trust anything you tell me? Because we know he's right?
You probably shouldn't, but that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
What danger are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
Great.
Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the masters or this conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Goodbye. That's the correct response when someone tells you it's going to be a bloodbath. Goodbye.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
So you don't even have to remember anything about the statute. It's the only thing you can say. On rails. I hereby invoke the blah blah blah.
Necrom, Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go.
Thank you for letting me know, because otherwise I would have no idea what I was posing as.
The attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
I probably have to do some stealthing, huh? Shame I'm not a stage 4 vampire. I could make that. I could do that real easy.
There's Curate Godane.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Navora sent me to find you. Need your assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the conclave concluded its business.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Go.
How rude! The Old Isra Committee of Social Decorum will hear about this insult. Of that, you can be sure.
He's calling for decorum. Anyway.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately.
Kinky. Vampires really need just a dialogue option to eat people. Just right then and there. I guess that would be more of a werewolf thing. I've never been a werewolf. We'll look into that.
You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shalreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
Saw her mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Okay, so she's being held under guard. She's still a threat? Whatever, let's go get her, I guess. This seems like a bad idea.
And now we come to the problem. Magister Gothrin arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Masters' Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the Assembly Hall.
There has to be some way. Maybe there's an air duct.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Melon is a Magister. Maybe his ghost ass can do something.
Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward.
Why didn't you just say, hey, I can do that? Why'd I have to remind him?
A ward needs anchors. Use my ghost sight.
Not for fuck's sake. I'm already sick of this ghost sight bullshit.
Lorena seemed exhausted. Is she
I like that I can see the spots here.
Recommended she stay in bed, but she insisted we attend the conclave. They call them so rarely, you know.
understandable? As
This outfit's kind of cool.
masters despise public appearances. They cheat at the thought of
One on either side of the door. I'll lay
And no one's noticing me do this.
See what punishment they devise for Master Shelreni.
Magister Gothrin is good, but I'm better. Let's enter the assembly.
Just waltzing right in. Hey, look, other players have gotten in here.
Session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Gothrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well.
I do like that about the Telvanni. It's like, you know, we didn't explicitly say that the dead can't take part in this.
You stand on shaky ground, mouth for the mouthless. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt this closed session of the Master's Conclave?
You're all pretty much gonna die.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
One rogue master and two Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
So what is my character doing right now? Going, okay, I know that you have the bad guy, and you all know what the bad guy is doing, and you're about to hold I guess a trial of sorts. Are we just suggesting, like, killing her right away? Whatever, she's gonna kill you all.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake, apparently.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Over here.
That was really, yeah, that was quiet. Psst, over here. Right in front of everybody.
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln, I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
Alright.
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
I do love that the Magistrates just kind of fucking hate each other. Like, I don't think they ever like each other. I mean, Melon did kind of get murdered. Doesn't he have a right to confront her?
Murder, you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
I was just explicitly barred from going to to meet with her, but she's just in a meeting room that I can go to. Oh my god.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shelreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
You just saw his fucking ghost! Yes, he's dead. He's deceased. No more shuffled off this mortal coil. He is an ex-person.
Meln may have confused Magister Gothrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
Yeah, we need to find Shelreni. She's gonna do the same to you guys.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led Shelreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
And that's his way of telling us where she is. Okay, whatever. Alright guys, I'm totally leaving now. Don't mind that I'm going through the East Hall.
There's a meeting room just to the right.
The meeting room to the right? Yeah, okay.
This must be where they're holding her.
Shelreni's gone, but what's that tipped-over bottle over there?
I mean, it could be her shapeshifted or a glamour.
That's pure essence of dream.
Or that.
Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say. You won't get away with this. I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the conclave. My mission requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the conclave. It's held in the Master's...
That's pretty good. Okay, I thought for a second this was going to be like a rope leading out, and it's like, why would they put her here? Okay, so she replaced her jailer.
Something's
Okay.
going on to the north. I think the conclave is starting.
More like a bloodbath. Let's get weighed in. I like how I've gotten rid of the disguise now.
Master Shelreni, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Master.
So they have no defenses against this?
Actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down.
Here's my ghost sight, you motherfucker. We must make sure no one can help us when this obvious traitor decides to do exactly what we've been warned that she will do.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Oh. Well then.
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
Well, shouldn't have put that on first.
Thank thank the ancestors. I thought Shelreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shelreni's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
Even the game knows this is stupid, right? They just, like, played this shit and, like, fast forward. Like, let's just jump to the part where she does exactly what we said. Now everyone trusts me. Remember rushing towards Shelreni when everything went black.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
Right. So what did you do?
Shelreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Why do you assume that we'd want to follow?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes.
It's actually smart.
Just make sure to kill Shelreni when you find her.
That's actually not too badly done there. Dark Elves and all of Morrowind really don't like dealing with Daedric princes. At least the ones that follow the Tribunal. It is kind of a good policy to just be like, I'm not fucking with that. What about Master Morena?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured.
Yeah.
The other masters survived. In both cases,
It's fair.
House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
So, you don't even care what happens to that master, huh?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
Alright. That ending part is pretty much how... That's a pretty good representation of the Telvanni. I'll go with that. Well, back into Oblivion, I guess. I'm assuming.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
I should probably fight, huh?
This place. I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
Oh, shit. Okay. This is where the deleted memory was, I guess. Watch all this just be like, some Daedric prince wants to know where he left his fucking car keys, you know?
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
What amulet? Oh, yeah. That amulet he got because that chick was, like, horny for him.
We should look around.
Do. Man, killing does feel good in this game. I'll say that much. Just leave your notes on the floor. Fuck it. The Dremora Torvasard came to me with an intriguing proposition more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition to become Archmagister and rule over House Telvanni. All I had to do was pledge my service to Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Dark Portents, and all my dreams would come to pass. He explained that something had been taken from the world long ago, that it was his destiny to restore that which was stolen. What was lost, he said that restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream he recalled a shrine to the Dreamweaver, a shrine that was imperative I help him repair. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now all we have to do is find the shrine Torvasard saw in his dreams. So a shrine to the Dreamweaver, huh? Those things are moving. Ugh. Oh, it's on the back of a insect. Okay. Oh man, that shit threw me. This may still have to do with the Godhead. I really hope it doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to see that, but it would be so terrible for the lore. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin the work to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. While I still don't understand the significance of this effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to rebuild the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvasard works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why, he refuses to answer. He just says that restoring the statue is the key to restoring what was lost. And now I have an army of Vermina's followers, bolstered by those devoted to Periite. Blightcrown disgusts me, but I cannot fault his brilliance on the strength of his charges. The supply of malachite from the Alavelis quarries have finally arrived, and we can begin. Soon, Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmagister of House Telvanni.
In those papers? Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
I mean, it's about the arrangement.
She writes about how Torvasard came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service, how he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
Apparently we're working to restore a Vermina statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasard's goal.
And apparently in the Panopticon, Torvasard altered Hermaeus Mora's memory to restore a statue.
This must be where that original took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
We must find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
I just hope we actually get an answer on what the fuck this is. Are we leaving? Oh no, we're going further in, okay. It'd be funny as shit if we restore the... If they restore the statue and it's just some dude. And everyone's like, who is that? And they just don't answer. It's like, who is that guy?
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
You have to run all the way around. I like that they give you a view of what's happening, though. But we can't get right to them. So this same person just blew me away a second ago. Am I really going to be able to stop them?
Restored statue is a focus for her rite. An aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
That's not good.
This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all.
Oh shit, that's persistent. Okay.
No! Now, my disciple. Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the vessel.
I focused my ghost sight.
Oh, yeah. Just went all ghosty. Yeah, I know. Apply the blah, blah, blah. Why is it not working? There we go. I do love that just, like, destroys them. Yoink. Oh, yeah, I should probably stop this.
Free Morena from the binding.
This magic is unstable. Save yourself. No! Not when we're so close.
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Yoink.
Taking the black book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni.
Oh, that sucks.
Accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
I regret
regret the bloodshed, but soon Mor's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
It's like being part of Catholic Mass. Does she mean me right now? Do I go? No?
Let's return to the Necron bindery and find Laramil.
I don't think I do this part.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necron.
Why would we go back to Necron? Go to where... Okay. So I don't get it. Did they do it or not?
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling.
What did you do, mortal? The screams of Apocrypha are like needles in my eyes.
Ah, that's a lot of eyes, too.
Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Yeah, Shalrani apparently got the write-off, so... You know, shit happened.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shalreni is dead. And Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
Plot stuff.
So that was Shalreni's plan.
Yep.
Whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
And we got to the shrine, but, you know... Stopped the sacrifice, well, one of them.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shalreni.
Did they really need to, like, go over this right away? Like, this just happened.
And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shalreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
And they jumped into Apocrypha. Oh, that's... Okay, that's right. Now I remember the significance. Because princes cannot usually go into another prince's part of Oblivion unless invited. So this whole thing was just an excuse to get another prince in there, which is bad.
They cannot. Not usually. Hence,
I mean, it's happened a few times in this game, but...
His allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done.
I mean, reality's probably fucked, but...
Take this. You earned it. Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil. Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shalreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yep, walked right the fuck in.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
Well, it's a fucking video game. There's gotta be a way somehow.
Blightcrown and Torvasard have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shalreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy, before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass?
How can we do that? Shalreni is dead.
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
He knows from experience. Tell me more about Aetherius.
Aetherius is the immortal plane. When a person dies, their spirit moves on to that realm unless something prevents that from happening. A violent death, perhaps, or because the spirit still has tasks left undone. Shalreni fits both categories.
Okay. Why would Vermina want to enter Apocrypha?
What Hermaeus Mora foresaw was always about an assault on Apocrypha.
Vermina and her allies want to recover the memory that was stolen from them. But the way she's going about it will doom us all. We need to determine her destination and stop her.
So you guys can't sense Hermaeus Mora, huh?
You know how you can feel the warmth and know the sun is above you, even if you never look up.
No, I don't go outside.
That is what Skrewt experiences
Try not to.
every day in the service of her master. And what I sense when I commune with the one who knows. Now, it just feels empty.
Can you think this has something to do with Vermina entering Apocrypha? Well, considering the two just happened at the same time, yes.
Perhaps. We know Blightcrown used a corrupting combination of pestilence and dream to avoid detection.
I put pestilence and dream on all my food.
Trying to increase its potency.
It's delicious.
Maybe the rite did more than open a path. Maybe it cut Mora off from his own realm.
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shelreni has the answer we seek.
This is the writer saying, gee, the writer just had a good idea.
No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shelreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
How do we contact the spirit?
As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shelreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
How is requesting an audience any different from summoning the dead? I guess you're not pulling them to you. Alright, so where do we go?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. We must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum. If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Though, I'm better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
Meln, we can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes, summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Laramil.
I'll return to a
Them two gonna fuck.
See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck.
Seriously, why is he hitting on Laramil when Skrewt is right there?
With whatever you learn.
Anyway.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
You know what, actually, the PC has a great point here. Isn't ancestor worship, like, just all about this anyway?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shelreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
Codex of Infinite Wisdom? No, that's a different one.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent. I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors. They may be cantankerous, but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
No, this one's nice and fresh. Fuck it. Hardcast a recall.
should have been here by now.
The towers.
Oh, what weird RP I'm intruding on over here.
Inside.
Or it's like an actual couple just playing the game. That could also be the case, but I just jumped to the worst case scenario. Not here. Okay. Clearly, these two standing in the middle of the road are just cyber fucking, right? Just waiting for someone to fuck up or do a mistell.
Just let me... There. Easy enough for a magister to remove a master's ward. Let's go inside.
Now, we've pretty much established you can do that. Why are we... So this is written for people just to, like, start playing at any point again.
Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Ayo, dead bitch, get out here.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Well, she's taking it well.
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen?
Partially.
I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins.
God damn, these guys are just like
Outsider, you
coming in here. Likely ban evader. Interesting. Actually catches people that are sending multiple bots now. Anyway. Apparently I didn't go through, but that's awesome. Man, I didn't do any of this shit.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Laura took.
Yup. So, wait, you don't even care that we're not going to punish the guys that killed you?
You know nothing of the Telvanni outsider.
Now, by now I kind of do.
Me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do for the princes?
I decrypted Mel's black, perfected lifetime substitutes.
Somebody's getting fucked! Get fucked! Somebody's getting fucked! Get fucked!
Eliminate my competition and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
And nothing was missed. So instead you got betrayed and Vermina stole your body. Know where it is?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon.
I knew we were going back there.
We'll lead her there.
Okay. Why did you look for their help in the first place?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
You just immediately went to Daedra. Okay, cool. Why are they working together, though?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Do you know anything about this secret they're looking for?
Truth be told, I never much cared.
Of course you wouldn't.
All I wanted was to
Why would a Telvanni care about secrets?
get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blight Crown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
What did he steal?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
Man, you don't know shit, do you?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Pereide want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
So why is Mora silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge
Oh.
concoction worked. I told Blight Crown I could do it.
Okay, well that's less concerning then. What'd you do?
I took Blight Crown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the right, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
So how do you fix it?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
That is actually a really good point. I don't know what happens to a Daedric Prince's realm. Does it just revert to chaos? I don't think they actually have to, like, exert effort to maintain it. So I think it's okay. I think it is just like a physical place that's made and exists on its own, but...
I can't absolve you of your transgression, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Fucking Aetherius.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
I like to think that you go to Aetherius and it's all in Daggerfall graphics. Like, what the hell? It's a serious downgrade. Everyone's sprites and shit now. May as well be cheap about it and get a ride back. Because we never see, like, Aetherius proper, I guess. We only ever see, like, pockets of it and stuff, so... Do I have a quest in here? No, that's just the way the map looks. Old man noises. I love that subtitle so much. Oh, she's above. Were the stairs at in here?
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Tel Barrow. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening
Uh-oh.
while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Yeah, apparently it went the Infinite Panopticon.
The Infinite Panopticon? First, they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan. What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
Okay.
Shalreni's body is mortal.
Yeah.
If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
So, back to Apocrypha then.
Hidane, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here.
At least you just fuck already.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
God, I love Scroot. She's great. She's probably my favorite part of this entire chapter so far. Like, the voice is doing it, right? So wait, what's this red one? Chroma Incognito. Huh. What, is this just the other side? It is. Bridge, right? That would make more sense.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
The end.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramil, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command it.
Laramil, you did it. The Panopticon is open.
It's that easy, huh?
While Laramil's display was indeed impressive, she continues to abuse forces that were not meant to be wielded by mere mortals. One day that will be her undoing.
I mean...
Laramil. She opened a door that shouldn't exist here. but not without an extreme effort.
I mean, that looked pretty easy, honestly. It didn't really take long. She just did it.
Laramel.
I was not sure if that would work, Proxy. It weakened me. It will be up to you to safeguard us against whatever awaits inside. Like Scrooge, I feel the agony rippling through the very fabric of Apocrypha. How that will manifest, I hazard to guess.
I mean, this place really doesn't seem any different.
Oh no. Vermina. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramel,
Hi.
look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
It's okay, I've got Azandar.
Presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
So many buffs. This game has too many buffs.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye.
It's one of my main problems with it.
I don't understand it either, but like it or not, we're the only thing standing between Vermina and the utter collapse of reality. So let's get moving. We need to find a Daedric prince wearing a mortal meat suit while we still can.
That sums it up.
The agony from below. We need to go prepare mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
That was intellectually stimulating.
It's just... Is this the right way? I have no idea. Shit. Oh. Guess the other one wasn't real. Oh, Screwed is giving me an ability. I need to use that. Well. We're going up or down? I guess down. Anytime she wants to aid me, like, the thing's dead. Call on me, well.
And tranquility.
What a mess. If we survive, we'll prepare mortal.
Okay, now do it.
Wasn't that amazing?
I didn't even see what you did. Whoops. Fuck, that was the wrong enemy. What? Oh shit, it's bugged. Like, the enemy's location actually desynced. I hate it when that happens. It's rare, thankfully, but...
Hole in the debris. They must have gone that way. Mortal, let me aid you. That's a satisfying snap.
Oh, she calls a big ass tentacle. Okay. That's cool.
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvasad are with her.
You're mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. Feel the power of fate!
Big old tentacle.
Cultists are spreading Blightcrown's corruption.
Hidden kindred. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
A most gratifying resolution.
I need to use my other ultimate. I need to remember it on like a big boss or something.
More, let me aid you. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
I mean, how's she using Hermaeus Mora attacks if she can't even sense him?
Call on me.
I guess that giant tentacle is just something she can do. Get in the goddamn portal. What are you doing? There we go. Even the character's just like, that's scary. I don't want to go in there. Oh my god. These even look like old school maps.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
The of right and concoction work splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Torvasad, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go,
I
mortal.
have a final gift to deliver, to the very core of Apocrypha.
Blightcrown! Did he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Ignore Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shelreni's body.
Increase your mobility.
How do I go up? I'll figure it out.
Mortal, let me aid you.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
And grow another.
Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. Feel the power of fate!
That was intellectually stimulating.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
This place is nice and confusing. I like it. Wait, is this just the exit?
Through there, mortal. Hurry.
Oh. Alright. Guess we're supposed to do it. I'm glad she said that. Oh. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal. Mortal, let me aid you. That was a satisfying smack. We need to talk.
Alright, shut that shit off.
Light Crown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What's in the eye?
I have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shelreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
Thought you can't contact Mora.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blight Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help.
I mean, we did figure out what happened, but whatever.
Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora.
Alright, let me just climb into this motherfucker. Ew.
What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
Hey, they don't need reservations, so you know.
Stupid Prince of Dreams.
This memory is mine. I have wrapped it in a dream of my own creation.
This seems dangerous.
I sense a flaw. Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
Ghost sight where? Ah.
I have done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
You know, if there's one figure in Elder Scrolls that would know about the Godhead, it would be Mora. I still hope it's not that, though.
I shall divide the only remaining memory of the event, my memory, and hide it in 3 glyphics.
I gotta say, for as far as the theme of this chapter going, it's effective because as the player, you're like, yeah, I want to know what the secret is. Like, this is literally a secret that will unmake everything, and the player is just inevitably going to be like, but I want to know.
Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
So, how do you find it?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide with.
Oh, I've been doing this, though.
In the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
So he's out there, huh?
We're inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect. And we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Maybe Ghost Sight can help.
Good idea. If you can find the weak
I've been doing this.
I can break them open and
Yeah, whatever.
Once again, Melon to the rescue.
But I found 2 of them. Why does it only say 1?
Use my ghost sight to spot it.
Okay, so this one counted. I hope this isn't glitched, because I did have order.
The way it began, secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
Wow, you can just charge right through those. That's awesome. Not how you're supposed to deal with it, but I'll take it. Okay, I guess I'm going down. Trying to make sure I can actually go back up, but, well... Oh, there's a path down from there. Okay, let's do that.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
You didn't even do anything. Finding any down here.
Locked within the glyphic.
I think Azandar just got fucked up by that thing.
Heed your surroundings.
With regret, the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections.
I'm starting to think this has nothing to do with the Godhead, so I'm very pleased with that.
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way.
Did I just do it for them?
Enter my realm. Fighter, protect the three glyphics. Go and enter the mythos.
Hermes War only has 15,000 hit points, huh? Don't think that's correct. Okay, we're going this way. Can I jump to there? Yes, can. About to die.
This is the myth that's deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same?
Make better choices!
Hair mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. Wasn't that amazing?
I hate that she yells, "Isn't that amazing?" before it actually happens.
Mortal, let me aid you.
An opportunity for erudition.
This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same? This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous. Wasn't that amazing? I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. That was a satisfying smack.
Hey, Hachi, look! Baby Kazuya's taking his
What's up, Kay?
first steps.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
These days, I should learn to properly go all in on DPS. Actually, oh shit, okay. Apparently you can't just dodge through those. About the murder of this whole pizza. I killed the equivalent, well actually it was like the equivalent of a pizza and a slice today. But that was over the course of the whole day, so, you know, that's not the same.
Here, mortal. We need to hurry, mortal.
Traverse that impediment.
That's right, it really wouldn't take much for this game to just have a bit of a combat overhaul and just become one of my favorite combat systems ever. People would still fuck it up, though.
Make better choices.
Should probably be listening to them. Oh my god, he's got 2 million health. But yeah, okay, now you can start aiding for sure. He's just a bigger enemy, though. The funny thing is, this character's kind of effectively invincible, unless I let my own buffs get in the way. It's fully possible to just vampire yourself to death. Less so than it used to be.
Satisfying smack.
Ow.
Step into the foam, my ghosts can defeat this enemy.
Oh, yeah, he did shift, didn't he? Well, now we're gonna do tons of damage. Okay, now it makes more sense. Jesus. The amount of damage you do when you shift like that. Makes it a little Soul Reaver-like, isn't it? Damn. Scroot's going in, man. Probably take care of some tentacles, huh? Gotta de-Genova this place. Can I teleport again? Or where's the... There we go. Not teleport, but shift. Different thing. Oh, he's under 50. Start stabbing.
Great eye. Call on me. Wasn't that amazing?
Ow. I don't know why I pushed that.
Mortal, let me aid you. Satisfying snack.
Oh, running out of stamina. Refund. Give me a shift spot. Might actually have to hit him enough times to make him do it. There we go. Yeah, that is it.
My ghosts can defeat this enemy.
Wasn't that amazing?
Come on, crit. I want to see it happen. 27? I really thought it would be more than that.
We must slip away while we can, Borisov.
Uh-oh.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? You will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm.
So did they do it or not?
Approach, chosen, and hear my words.
I should probably recharge my axe.
I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic, you must determine if the secret remains secure.
So this dangerous secret is in a glyphic, huh?
Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the Glyphic.
What am I gonna find in there?
That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory.
That seems a little dangerous.
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
So what do I do in there?
Examine the Glyphic of hidden paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the Glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric. It has to. Now, go.
Alright, it's fine. We're not gonna fuck up reality. We're just gonna slightly fray it. Again. Alright. Let's see what we got.
Examine the glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen.
They just show fucking arena. Everyone must forget this game existed.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
First person angst. I did nothing to cause that.
Ah, that's it. What I needed to spark.
Oh, good.
I will restore the rest, Lord of Secrets. I will restore it all.
Torvusar, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here.
That... One of the unseen, huh?
We must speak.
Sounds like you just fucked up. Again.
My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the glyphic of hidden paths, as did Torvusar. I did not expect that.
We're doomed, aren't we?
Not yet.
Oh.
One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission.
You know, someday a game needs to do an Undertale and just like have a whole thing where it's like, oh no, reality is unmaking, and the game intentionally crashes, and then when you boot it back up, you're just in the next part of the story. More games need to do that shit. But I have a feeling that any game on console, there are strict rules against that. So, what's an unseen?
Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect.
Something from Guild Wars 1.
It is not important.
Is he a fucking Mersat?
Right now, fate requires a champion.
Aw. Yeah, reset the computer. Exactly. He couldn't have said that fate requires a hero. I mean, I know I can't play the song, but we could all think it.
Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack, and I feel its pain.
Why do I get the feeling we accomplished nothing by coming here?
Leave this memory mortal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
And were there like certain Genesis models where that didn't work? I want to say. Where it's like, oops, reset actually like discontinues power to it, so we lose what's in RAM. There you go.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, What occurred after we parted ways in the
On the Nomad. Oh, well, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, we might have fucked up.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done.
From my understanding, Hermaeus Mora would have gotten better anyway. We didn't do anything. All we did was, like, we had Hermaeus Mora go, oh shit, you better go check on the memory. Go and play it and make sure it's right. And then someone else got it, because we did.
Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Tolvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that.
Yeah, so I saw part of it.
You did? I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption...
I don't even remember it. I saw it and forgot.
And Vermina still roams free.
I'm the perfect agent of Hermaeus Mora. I have the memory of a goldfish.
An opportunity, perhaps. It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Hermaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina?
No, why not?
What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina.
So, what do we know about it?
We know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, developed by Blightcrown from concepts provided by Vermina and Periite. Master Shelreni helped to perfect it, and her rite increased its strength. It hides Vermina and weakens Hermaeus Mora.
Do anything else?
As we have seen, it drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad, and turns even allied Daedra violent. Scrooge could sense the agony of the realm back on Nairn. Here, I fear she may eventually succumb as the other natives have. Even I am not immune.
Am I in danger?
No.
Great.
Despite your status as Fate's proxy, you seem resistant. Now, explore Cypher's Midden and try to track down Blightcrown.
Eating the whole thing.
Fiction spreads. I shall attempt to locate Vermina. Remember.
Whoa, big. Yeah, I got a couple pizzas this weekend and I'm feeling it, man. I used to be able to do that shit and just shake it off. And now I'm like, I need to fucking recover. I need to go sweat for a while.
I'll go with you. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
Ew. Fucking cat person next to me.
You'll have to do this on your own, mortal. I can feel the affliction beginning to take hold. I'll pose a danger to you if I succumb as the other Daedra have.
8 chew in one night. Oh, man. My stomach hurts just thinking about that now. I used to be able to do that shit. I would eat like a pizza and a half. And just like toss the rest in the fridge. And I'm like, I can't even go through a whole pizza anymore. Not, well, I did over the course of the day today. But that was like split into 3 different sittings. So it's not good to eat nothing but pizza for the day. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure my eating habits are worse than that usually. Then crust, that does help. Crust is like so much of it. Has all the food groups. Yeah, exactly. I am all that is food group. So, is there anything we can do about this whole, you know, affliction thing?
Find Blightcrown and beat him with a stick? How should I know? I'm an auditor of fate, not a watchling of action. That's for you and Laramil to figure out.
Screwed's still the best part of this chapter.
Why has the realm turned against us?
Hmm.
And I feel it too.
I don't sense the Great Eye's gaze. Has Hermaeus Mora abandoned us?
I do like that the NPCs in the overworld are reacting to this shit. This is cool. This is well done. This is not an instance.
Poor Hulnan. The Seeker just swooped
Just
in.
phased, I guess.
Flew off. They've never attacked the settlement before.
Wagon's running late again.
It rushed to attack and then just froze in place. I think it's sick.
I think it's... Well, it's not dead, I guess. It is moving. Probably shouldn't be standing on it. So I got an hour and some left on my vampirism stage. Should I go stage 4? Now we get unnatural movement, which can be really useful. It'll make my regular abilities cost more, though. That's the problem. Like, vampiric abilities are less, but I don't use that many. Although, I think that counts for Simmering Frenzy. I could be wrong. But I do tend to run low on stamina. And when you're dealing with thousands of points, that kind of increases bad. Yeah, I think level 3 might be enough. Honestly, it's probably too much as it is, but whatever. Can I feed on a Seeker? Hold on. Also, notice that I can just run while hidden. Vampires are pretty fun. And at stage 4, if you sprint for so many seconds, you automatically become invisible, like you stealth. And you can just run past everything as long as you keep running.
They're not even hidden. Destroy it. Let's return to Laramil's
Just kick the shit out of it. What companions do I even have, anyway? I got a good number of them, actually. I remember Mary was pretty good. Oh, Ember was the troublemaking spellcaster, isn't she? Hold on. Let's call her out real quick. What do we have her set as?
Let's go do something exciting. Need some?
Oh, I've got her with a bow and arrow. Oh. Yeah, she's all single target. I could give her an Inferno Staff, though. How about she's all in medium armor? Yeah, no. She's a rogue. I thought she was a spellcaster. So there's an AoE. Damage shield. That's cool. She is all fucking offense and then one heal. What do I have Mary as? That's the thing, you can customize these people, so...
I could go for a bit of excitement. Change of plans?
That looks like heavy armor. It is. Why do I have her set up as a heavy? Oh, they are shared across across your characters. That's why. So she's tanking for someone else. Okay, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I should probably set Ember back to straight up spellcaster.
Hey, you. Everything all right?
But I'd have to replace her gear. Shit. I don't have anywhere near enough. Actually, I have no light armor at all. Well, it does increase damage. Maybe this will work. What does light armor do? I think that involves cooldowns. 7% damage, that's not bad. Fuck it, let's she's actually just as good with the destruction staff as bow. So yeah, clearly I already had her as that at one point. Let's give her an Inferno staff again. Penetration. Okay. Piercing arrow is gone. What's destruction staff have? Destructive blast. Oh, her damage has gone up. Just across the board. Okay, so we need an AoE in here. Shocking burst. Half damage, half dot, but it's an AoE, so yeah, go for it. Alright, Miri, you're in. Or Ember, whichever one you are.
Friend, the corruption has gotten worse. See to Scroot while I do what I can.
Aww. Scroot, you're the only character I care about in this story.
Mortal, the pain overwhelms me. Soon I won't be able to tell friend from foe. And my many beguiling eyes, each blinks out and goes dark in turn. Soon I'll be totally blind.
What can I do?
I don't know. But the pain and the blindness... Is this what caused the Great Eye to disconnect from his realm? To allow Vermina's dream to envelop him in order to escape the suffering? You don't suppose she has a dream for me, do you?
Getting into Monk, he'll come up with something, right?
The other mortal? Oh, to have my fate rest in such fragile hands. Really, you should go. Apocrypha is no longer safe, and I don't want to hurt you. Wait. A barely perceptible ripple in the threads. Someone approaches.
Who's that?
Your allies suffer needlessly, mortal. Allow me to aid them.
Okay, Satan.
Action is beyond my skills, friend. See what the Dremora has to offer.
I mean, he's kind of the enemy.
Vermina and Periite have gone too far with their corruption. It works its way into the very fabric of Apocrypha. You only need to look to your two allies to see the harm it causes. I can ease their suffering, mortal.
Why would I trust you at this point?
It was an alliance of necessity. I needed their assistance to recover that which was taken from us in ancient times. Hermaeus Mora did what he thought right, as have I. I have no desire to punish him for following his nature.
Daedra have gotten really nice lately. I'm not sure I'm a fan. Alright, what are you offering?
I know where to find Blightcrown, so that you can stop him before he does irreparable damage to this realm. And I can show you where Vermina has gone. I no longer care to share the ancient memory with her, or Periite.
I mean, you're still gonna unmake reality, though. Now, whatever. Why would you help me now?
Because I also require help.
Of course.
I offer a trade, an end to this assault on Apocrypha, for the assistance of Fate's Chosen. Decide, mortal. Blightcrown even now works his way toward the core of this realm. Soon it will be too late to reverse the damage.
Alright, where is he?
I will mark a location on your map. Here we can open a path to the place Hermaeus Mora calls the Mythos. Not to a memory this time, but to the here and now. Then you can stop Blightcrown before the corruption becomes irreversible.
Great, help them.
It will take all of us to reach the Mythos. Allow me to ease the suffering of your allies.
I can see again.
Go, Proxy. I shall join you at the location.
Whatever Torvasar did, it certainly helped. But I can still feel the constant throb of Apocrypha's pain. It won't be long before it incapacitates me again. Or worse.
I don't like this any more than you do, but Torvasard went out of his way to show good faith. At least for a Dremora. And he helped Laramil. I appreciate that. I wonder if I can get him to tell me where to find the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura.
The twists of fate can be confusing at times, but if Torvasard speaks true, we have to try.
Man, everyone's just on board with this.
I shall meet you at the Mythos entrance. You shall have my assistance for as long as I am able. I want to thank Gadain for his concern.
Yeah, I bet you do. Alright, where are we going? Here? Okay. Odd choice. I haven't been on this side at all, apparently.
And we're off!
Oh no, not side quests.
Need to find someone to look into this, but who?
Not me, bitch. Alright, side quest avoided. Turns out it's that easy. hang on. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if she's watching or not, but ouch, hold on. I need to actually respond to that. I shouldn't be laughing. I'll explain why in a second. So, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but God, I don't know how much of that is really. I mean, it's not really too private, I guess. When he said that she tuned into the stream just as Scroot was having the problems and all. And she's like, I tuned into your stream just as, like, a giant eye was having a problem, which is really weird because I'm having pain in my eye tonight. And was considering going to the doctor. I'm like, good God. So there it is. Wendy is actually a denizen of Apocrypha. I think we just confirmed it. That would explain a lot. I always knew that bitch was a Daedra. I hope she's watching. Yeah, did I even have pain receptors? This is made up.
Assist me, Proxy. I can align.
That's actually funny because Wendy and I used to get into constant arguments over. Because she would say, like, you know, even my hair hurts, and I would go, your hair can't hurt. It doesn't have nerves. And she's like, it hurts. She's like, I don't care about, like, the specifics here. Yoink. Yeah, right.
Manipulating the very strands of fate. How unlike Hermaeus Mora to put such power in your hands. He must be truly desperate to keep us.
It's one of those things of like, I know damn well what you're actually saying, but I'm gonna sit here and argue. Yeah, if we're gonna help each other, I need to know what you're actually after, dude. Not exactly trustworthy.
I assumed my intentions were quite clear. I seek to restore that which was wiped from existence in the ancient past by Hermaeus Mora. The memories that I only suspected were real because of the dream that haunted me.
I mean... Okay, why do you think it's so important, though?
Because Daedra do not normally dream.
Oh.
And this one was relentless,
Hmm.
recurring night after night. A vision of a statue of Vermina and the ever-present gaze of Hermaeus Mora. I originally sought out the Prince of Dreams' help to make sense of it all.
So that's how it started, huh?
Obviously. But all Vermina was able to do was determine that she and Periite shared the barest recollection of the same memory. That knowledge bound us together. We pooled our resources and planned to recover the stolen memory from Apocrypha.
But who the hell are you, anyway? What's an unseen?
I cannot.
Of course not.
Questions. I have no memory of life before I left
Oh.
my clan. I don't even know where I originally came from. A part of my past is missing.
Well, there's the real hook.
I won't rest until I recover it. Some memory returns, but not enough.
Alright, so we got a Daedra who doesn't know who he is. Having memories of a lost memory. Yeah, okay, it's starting to make a little more sense now. so I guess I go to that one first. Kadoink.
Fate shifts in our direction. Good.
Oh, there's the others. I think eyes have to have pain receptors, right? Like, what about when something gets stuck in your eye? Or is that the eyelid that you're feeling? They can't have pain receptors. They do open eye surgery. Something hurts, though. I mean, if you gouge out an eye, it hurts. I know that much.
Nicely done. Now let's return to Lirimel and see if everything aligned.
Great work hitting E. Nice to see that MIT education really paid off, huh, Gordon?
Help me align the portal proxy.
Here I go, hitting E again.
The way into the mythos is open.
Chosen of fate, speak with me.
Oh, but Satan? Oh, no, it's Hermaeus Mora.
Corruption wreaks havoc with my realm, Chosen.
On the cornea, 9 in the retina. That makes sense.
Free of Vermina's dream has left me. My connection to Apocrypha grows ever more tenuous, and the vile poison debilitates me. The great eye is blind.
It's cracking me up. I just hope that's not like telling too much of her personal business, because she did send it to me in a text, but yeah. I just find it funny as shit that she opened up the stream while all these eye creatures are having trouble on a night where she's having trouble with her eye. That is great. Clearly, Wendy is a Daedra, has been all along. It all makes perfect sense now. Alright, anything I can do?
While Vermina hides from me, I glimpsed Periax's lapdog break into the mythos before my sight faded.
And he sounds so sad.
Foundation. As Apocrypha succumbs, the realm will crumble. Such destruction will ripple throughout reality.
Yeah, what about us going to Mythos to deal with this shit?
Good.
Damn.
Inside, you will be my eyes. I will not be able to assist you directly, nor show you where to find the invaders.
Torvisard says he can help.
Torvisard. Of course. The unseen. I cannot sense his presence. The black...
So he must be part of the memory that's wiped out, obviously. I'm guessing that's why he can't be seen.
Do not look directly into the pages. Even Fate's Chosen can be harmed by the briefest of exposures to forbidden knowledge.
Don't look directly into the pages. I looked at the pages, Ray.
I call forth all whose fates are intertwined with yours, Chosen.
Wait, what?
Only together.
All of them?
You save reality.
Or just the ones for this chapter?
Have I mentioned how much I detest teleportation?
You certainly do tend to collect an odd assortment of companions.
The path to the mythos awaits, mortal.
No one else is here.
Does not linger too long.
It's just the ones for this one. I know this character's got companions that she's dealt with. Oh well.
While the corruption still threatens me, I shall not turn away from my obligation. I started this with you. I plan to finish it with you as well. But we cannot understate the danger. If Scroot or I succumb, turn to Torvisard to aid you.
You trust him that much all of a sudden, huh?
Of course not. There is something unusual about that Dremora. Not the least of which is the fact that the one who knows cannot detect his presence. But Torvasad obviously requires something from you. Use that to your advantage.
So it isn't just the masking effect of corruption. He just straight up cannot see him.
Perhaps.
That's weird.
But the one who knows
I like it.
thinks something more is at play. And I agree. Torvasad requires further investigation. But later, when reality is no longer in imminent danger, remember what Hermaeus Mora told you. Remember the Black Book.
Do you know what I do with it?
Just what Mora told you. Use it when you need to call on his strength. Do not look too deeply into the pages, though. I know from experience what gazing upon such knowledge can do to a mortal mind. I just wish Gadain did not insist on going with us.
She cannot go, like, 3 lines of dialogue without bringing him up. So you're worried about him, huh?
I am concerned about all my allies, but yes, Gadain's safety worries me. I fear that his heart is too pure, too inexperienced to survive what we shall experience in the mythos. If I falter, keep him safe, Proxy. Please.
These two can't fuck.
I suffer just as the Great Eye suffers, but I'll float alongside you into the very depths of Apocrypha, which just happens to be where we're going. Just don't blame me if my tentacles fall off or I attack you or something.
You sure this is a good idea?
What choice do I have, mortal? The Great Eye commands, and I obey. Besides, whatever Torvasar did to me, it seems to be holding back the worst effects of the corruption. At least for now.
That's her version of optimism.
They say the dead have nothing to fear. Then why am I filled with a sense of unease? Well, as long as you carry my soul gem, I'll go where you go. Even if we're probably marching straight to our doom.
I really think we're doomed, huh?
Truthfully, I have no idea. I've seen you accomplish some amazing feats, and Hermaeus Mora has faith in you. But this is the mythos we're going into. To face the champions of 2 enemy princes, maybe even the princes themselves. Not my usual fare.
Well, if they're princes in someone else's realm, that's not as bad. That's why we just stop.
I didn't say that.
Damn right.
The fate of reality hangs in the balance. That's not something to walk away from. Not if we have the slightest chance of preserving existence. No. I'll help you as I can. The spirit of a Telvanni Magister and his surrogate body.
So what's all this about using the Black Book?
That's an excellent question. I had to employ numerous wards to barely study the thing, without being whisked away to Apocrypha. But if the Prince of Fate says you can use it to aid your mission, take him at his word. He has no reason to lie to you.
When I embarked on this quest with you, I never expected to be working alongside Daedra, let alone be marching into the very heart of Apocrypha. I admit, I'm afraid, but I'll stand by you. By you and Laramil both. You have my word.
You don't have to do this, right?
Are you offering me a way out? Thank you, friend, but I'll pass. I promised the abbot I'd recover the Fulcrum Obscura, and Torvasad assured me Blightcrown has the relic.
That's the reason, huh?
Well, how can I turn my back on saving reality? Or abandon Laramil? As long as the corruption threatens her, she's going to need someone to lean on. Wait a moment. What are you implying?
I'm implying anything, but I've got a song in my head.
An odd collection of allies for someone so formidable. You may count me among them. At least until our paths once again diverge. I am ready to enter the mythos when you are, mortal.
Why can't Hermaeus Mora see you?
The Prince of Fate has his secrets, and I have mine. The truth is, however, I do not know. That is one of the things I hope to learn when I recover the stolen memory from the ancient past.
You think the memory's about you? I mean, it obviously is.
I believe the lost memory concerns us all. But yes, I think it holds a special significance for myself. What that is, I can only imagine. Not knowing, though. It drives me to reveal what was hidden, no matter the cost.
Alright, let's go fuck him up. Looks like the rest of this place.
Champions pursue us, Blight Crown. Deal with them while I locate the Glyphics.
Oh, my manufactories of corruption will keep them busy, Prince Vermina.
Disable Blight Crown's manufactories, and the corruption will dissipate. Just shatter the dream crystal that binds them to the mythos. Save Apocrypha while I pursue Vermina.
Come, Gadain. We'll take the west portal, and leave the east to Laramil and Fate's Chosen.
Good thinking, Scroot. This way, Proxy.
Alrighty.
The mythos appears endless, but I sense a huge concentration of corruption to the right.
Oh shit.
Is not the mythos magnificent, Proxy? What I would give to better
Don't
explore
underestimate that.
Feel the currents of fate flow through you. Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy. Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Light comes vile monstrosity. No wonder Apocrypha suffers. Feel the currents of fate flow through you.
That looks like a dream crystal. Destroy it.
I love destroying dreams.
Let fate renew your vigor.
Whoa.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
See, these are fun fights.
This edifice of corruption has been dealt with. Let us traverse to the western side.
I guess it's a handy dandy portal.
Light Crown must have shattered the path.
Or not.
Simple enough.
Rip one whole damn pizza. Can't believe I ate the whole thing.
More out of me than I expected. Follow the path,
How can you just sit there and eat pizza?
Lyramil can't keep pushing herself like that.
Ow.
The corruption is wearing
Ow.
down.
Here comes Fate's Chosen. Probably going to glow.
Over here. We could use some help. Where's Laramil?
Oh shit, did I just leave her behind? I'm sure she's fine. Oh, that's a big fucking... whatever it is. I don't know. Mind terror is about right. Ah, shit. Alright, give me a shifty thingy. Thank you.
Goodness, you showed up. We were set upon as soon as we arrived.
We never reached the manufactory. The way is blocked. Let me summon a portal. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Here comes Laramil. You and Gadain go on ahead.
She's holding a tit? That's not good.
Stay safe, Proxy. And you too, Gadain.
Laramil, when this is over...
Now is not the time, Gadain. Go.
We get it, you want to bang.
Behold, the very heart of the mythos. Just looking at it makes my head spin.
Stand close and let me shield you.
Oh shit. Oh, it split just as it died. Okay, that's what... I was like, what was that?
You already destroyed one of these manufactories? Then you know what to look for.
Does it every time.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight to strike true.
What? Did it work or not? Oh, there we go. Shit, that wasn't it. Ow. These fuckers just keep, like, running into us.
Protect us both.
Why, yes, that was me who realigned the path for you. Thanks for asking.
Melon's alright. Now, this game occasionally has good characters. It's just every chapter is this race to make new characters and try to make them memeable and stuff. Sometimes it works.
Closer to me, friend. and let me shield you.
Do I look like I need a shield?
By ancestors, that's horrible. Laramil's gift protects us both.
Ah, shit.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Get some power going there. Or endurance, or whatever we call it in this one.
Get closer to me, friend.
Stay with me.
I'll be alright. Sometimes it's worth it not to recover from, oh, that one's just gonna be never-ending. Like, if you can just take the beating, just don't recover from stuff. Like, pay for it with health, not endurance.
Nicely done, but don't get complacent. I sense another of these vile contraptions nearby.
Stand close and let me shield you. Aren't we done? No? Right. I'm right behind you. Laramil's gift protects us both. Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Good.
We're finally fighting directly, huh?
Come, fool of fate! Not feeling well, chosen.
I feel fine. Should I be not feeling good? Should I be in this? Should I be shielded? I don't feel like I need to be shielded from anything. I'm feeling fine. And again, I am way tankier than the average player, so... That's the problem with trying to make content for all character types. Like, you can't have too many hit points, because, you know, I don't do that much damage. So I have to balance it for me. You can't make it hit too hard, because most players don't have 40k health. There's a lot of rats. Oh, he's apparently over taunted. Getting hurt. Problem solved. Yeah, there's too many ground things going on. I can't see any of this shit.
Stand close and let me shield you.
We probably shouldn't be fighting right next to this guy. Didn't even finish his line.
Done. Of course, it may take a week of hot baths to get the stink off you.
The Fulcrum Obscura, just as Torvasad said. Now I can return it to the Abbey.
Look, Laramil, we found them.
When you are ready, Proxy, this portal shall take you to Vermina.
Laramil! Thank the ancestors you're all right.
The threads of fate converge ahead of you, Proxy. Now is the moment for which the one who knows selected you. You must face Vermina alone. Gadain will be no use.
Well, damn.
And Scrute and I still suffer from the effects of the lingering corruption.
Think I can solo her?
Hermaeus Mora believes you can save Apocrypha, and I have no reason to doubt him. Besides, I have seen you accomplish amazing things, and you carry the Black Book. Just remember, you must destroy the shell she wears to remove her protective spells.
Okay, so you're basically just telling me to stab her in the face. Got it. Should I leave this gem behind?
Magister Meln. I had almost forgotten about him. No. Keep the soul gem with you. While the rest of us might not be in any condition to assist you, having the power of a Telvanni Magister in your pocket could be the edge you need to defeat Vermina.
Okay, so I'm 100% going to have to do the ghost shift thing to beat her. They just confirmed that.
You ended that disgusting Blight Crown, and I recovered the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. Now, you must face Vermina. She's still wearing Master Shelreni's body, right? Good luck, my friend. I'll watch over Laramil and Scrute until you return.
I'll never understand why I waited until I was dead to face a Daedric prince. Oh, I know. Because it's the stupidest thing I've ever done. But have no fear. I'll go with you. I've stood beside you this long. What's one more epic battle?
I mean, I could hand your gem off to someone.
As tempting as it sounds, no. I'll see this through. You're going to need the skill of a Telvanni Magister to win this battle. And you're carrying my Black Book. If you need to use it, I can help with that. Face it, you're stuck with me.
Laramil and I used every resource at our disposal to find Vermina. This portal should get you close, but maybe not too close. A word of caution, mortal? The Dreamweaver is a nasty prince. She'll scramble your mind before she destroys your body.
That joke's on her. It's already scrambled. How you feeling, Scrute?
Are you asking me about my current state of existence? No one has ever done that before. Interesting. Laramil and I will continue to feel weak and tired until the corruption fully dissipates. With the manufactories destroyed, we'll recover in time.
Got any advice on this whole Daedric Prince thing?
Nothing springs immediately to mind. But I can feel the fabric of fate churning like a storm-racked sea. Something major will be decided here. Something significant. Try not to muck it up, mortal.
Don't fuck up. I just hope that they stick the landing on this whole mysterious lost memory thing actually being something. I don't want it just to be like complete nonsense or not even told or something like that. There needs to be a payoff here. Why does that look like a boss arena?
Ahead. It must be Vermina.
Torvisar tells me fate chose you. Well, he chose you. Time to die, mortal.
Time to buff. Like me, you glowy-eyed bitch.
While I wear Shelreni's mortal shell, Mora cannot find me. You must face me alone, mortal.
Oh no, you're already down to 80% health, dude. I'm not really worried yet. Oops, I used the wrong thing.
Nightmare copies of Shelreni's body. Gather their energy.
Okay.
I focused my ghost sight.
Whoop.
My ghost sight to attack with precision.
Ow. like that they're just exploding. See, this is interesting. Damn, she's already down to like less than half. I can start executing. Now I die, huh? I mean, you're not doing anything. There we go. Why did it not work? Oh, there you go. Wait, why didn't you die? Wow, this Daedric Prince just went down like a sack of potatoes. There's gotta be more to this, right? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, but now doesn't Hermaeus Mora have his power back? And you're in his realm trying to have a boss fight against his champion? This doesn't seem like a good idea. You should probably be running.
Without Shelreni's body, Vermina takes on a more nightmarish form.
I think she goes invisible as she does her heavy attack.
That's her weakness. Nightmares aren't real.
I'm sorry. That's actually pretty good. Her weakness is that nightmares aren't real. You're not a nightmare, you're just a boss fight. Throw it on the ground.
Enter the focus point. My ghost sight will defeat this enemy.
Oh, you're fucked up now.
You're stronger than her dream stuff. This guy.
Uh-oh. That's looking more like a Daedric Prince.
Use the black book.
How do I use it? Anime shit go?
No, but it helped me look.
There it is. Yeah.
Together we'll expel this colony. I am here, children. Unleash my power as you will.
Really? He's letting me pull the trigger.
Vermina has been.
Oh, I'm about to die. From my own shit. I did more damage to me than she did.
Done, chosen. Now, enter the second vault and make sure the glyphic is secure.
Now, that was actually a good fight. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. Like, the implication there is that, yeah, the Daedric Prince probably could have beaten me one-on-one. And all you really had to do was just allow Hermaeus Mora to intervene. That's a proper way to do that.
And now our deal is done, mortal. I helped you save Apocrypha, and you helped me enter this vault. I will unlock this glyphic and recover the second part of the lost memory.
This is just the second part of 3. Jesus.
Time aside. He fooled us both, chosen.
He didn't really fool us. He said he was going to do this. We've been bamboozled. Kind of. Not really.
We must discuss what happened, Chosen.
I mean, why did you think he was there helping us?
Periite's plague dog defeated. Vermina expelled. You did well, mortal. Fate chose wisely when it selected you to aid me.
Yeah, but Torvasard has 2 glyphics now. Well, he's seen the one and he reclaimed the second. Which sucks, because that means I don't even get to see it.
What has occurred is what was meant to be. All the potential futures coalesced into a single point in time to render a moment in fate absolute. It was inevitable. Torvasard has the ability to avoid detection, even from my all-seeing gaze.
Well, how do you know it's meant to be if he can't be detected by you, though? What is he?
For one who knows everything, I can only speculate. Odd. I find that refreshing. It relates to the forgotten memory. But unless I look into the glyphics, those details are lost. Even to me.
So what now?
Now, I must restore my realm. The hidden kindred linger, but without leaders, they are merely a nuisance. You, however, are still Fate's chosen. Return to your allies in Cypher's Midden. When the time comes, you will find Torvasard and deal with him.
Basically, that means it's part 2 of the chapter, which always releases later as DLC. I think it's part of the chapter. I could be wrong. Either way, since I'm subbed, it's a non-issue. Alright, I'm going back then.
Do not despair, Chosen. Through your efforts, the lost memory was denied Vermina and Periite, thus preserving reality. That Torvasard saw part of the secret is regrettable, but not catastrophic. Now, return to Laramil's study in Cypher's Midden.
I thought I was supposed to stop all this.
Fate selected you to save Apocrypha and preserve reality. You have accomplished all that and more. Destiny followed the exact path that I foretold. But we are not yet done. You have more to do before our contract is fulfilled.
Okay, so if we both saw part of the secret, why isn't reality unraveling? Or does it take all of it?
The Prince of Fate does not lie. 2 beings now remember a small part of a greater whole. There is still time and opportunity to correct this before the memory spreads.
2 people with that knowledge seems kind of dangerous.
Danger exists in every corner of Fate, Chosen. Such is the nature of existence. But the entirety of what was hidden in the distant past remains sealed away. The threads it connects to have frayed, but they have not broken. Reality can still be saved. Return to Cypher's Midden. We will speak again.
Great. What is this message I have? Oh. It's a bunch of unlockables happening. I wonder if I can do the scribing thing tonight still. I did get the latest expansion, I just haven't. It'll be a little bit before I actually tackle it, just in case there are actually continuity things between the two. Sometimes there are. They're written in a way that, like, you don't have to do all the different chapters, but they do oftentimes connect to each other. And the game kind of, like, makes note if you have done the others or not. And that guy was on the road. He probably has to do with this place. Which probably means that there's a third zone to this, right? I can't remember how it works. ESO has a very strange update cycle where it happens every year. I thought that guy was out here. Maybe he's further down this way. Yeah, there he is.
I need to find someone to look into this. But who?
Hi, I'm someone.
This is very odd. I've heard troubling rumors lately about the scriptorium of Quire's Wind. Something about the Daedra and the mortals there acting strangely. But now I hear nothing at all. I'm worried.
What do you mean, acting strange?
Daedra in Quire's Wind turning against the mortal ciphers there. Ciphers falling into madness, one by one. I fear that some sinister influence is corrupting all within the Wind. Ciphers are scribes, not fighters. Could you help us?
Sure, what do?
Go to Quire's Wind, on the southern margin of Apocrypha. Find Cipher Agrushna. If she's still sane, she'll know what to do. Please, traveler. Our work in Quire's Wind is sacred. The evil that's corrupting the scriptorium must be rooted out.
I'll look into it. Not what I thought that was going to be. That's to the south, right? Actually, I don't even see where... Oh, wait. No, it's not that. I have no idea where that quest is. Unless it is this. It is. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's just a... I think it was on the southern end. Whatever. It's not on the southern end of anything.
You always take me to such nice places.
I like that a few of them say that. I think the companion system was one of the smarter things they've added.
This is a disaster. Disaster! We're losing centuries of work. Beware, stranger. Madness stalks Quire's Wind. Most of
it's an orc.
Are lost. The Hush has taken them, and the Daedra of the Wind have turned on those few of us who kept our minds. They killed mortals who have worked here for decades.
What exactly is this place?
Quire's Wind is a scriptorium. Here, the Great Eyes Daedra binds secrets into tomes. Ciphers like me help with this sacred task, preparing materials, ink, blank pages, bindings. But the new scrolls Cipher Sabinius brought to the Wind are corrupt.
How so?
The scrolls give off a maddening aura. Sabinius left several hidden in the Wind. We need to destroy them and make sure Sabinius has no more. The Hush will take me if I go back, but an outsider like you should be able to resist. Can you help me?
Now I'll fuck him up.
You'll find the corrupted scrolls hidden within Quire's Wind. Sabinius is in there too. We can't leave him with any scrolls, blank or corrupt. And watch out for Cypher Gellin. He's a clever alchemist, but I saw the Hush take him. He's dangerous.
So what exactly is this Hush?
Many mortals find their way to Apocrypha, but few find their way home again. The secrets and insights of the Great Eye's realm fill the mind, crowding out that which makes us, us. We call it the Hush, and those it takes, the Hushed.
So you're just lost forever, huh?
Yes. The secrets they take into their minds change them. Their bodies mold themselves to follow. They become warped. Most Hushed go about in silence, lost in their own delusions. But others can lash out in unprovoked violence at any time.
Gotcha. So what are the ciphers doing? Quietus Mind. Or Wind. It's not Nim.
We assist Hermaeus Mora's Daedric servants in the creation of books holding secrets. The Seekers compose the texts. Mortals help prepare the materials. Sometimes, after decades, a mortal is allowed to work as a copyist in the scriptorium itself.
Why would the cipher sabotage this place?
I don't know, but I don't think this is his plan. A cipher would never betray the Great Eye, and Sabinius has never shown any hints of madness or dangerous ambitions. Either he made a terrible mistake, or someone else put him up to it.
I'll figure it out. With my sword. Shit, I just realized I didn't vamp out on the big boss. What's the time to do it? I keep forgetting I can do that. That must be up, yeah. Is that doing no damage? Okay, there it is. That was weird. This one is easy. Holy shit.
Chests like that can be misleading, either full of jewels or full of rotten fish.
Oh, that's what they do. Okay. I was curious. I actually did a decent amount of damage. Well, I think it's more because it stunned me. Bit of a maze in here. It looks like this is the way to go. I don't know why these things are invincible for a while. I guess I'm supposed to be avoiding those, but... So he goes under it. Okay. I guess that's a valid way to go. Got it. Yeah, this delve is kind of a mess. Kind of wish I went phase 4 now. I could just stealth all this. But experience is always good in this game. Because you basically are leveling forever. Other way. That's interesting, that damage thing. Only the finale of it actually knocks you over. The rest of it's fairly ignorable. If you see the kick coming, you know to block that.
Is it over?
A lot of dudes. Ah, shit, I noticed the eye. Oh, you can break out of that. Okay. Cool, I thought you were just kind of stuck there for the duration. Fucked up my stamina, though. I've been a fool. I sabotage Queer's mind. Queer's wind. I keep saying that. At the first servant's bidding, it started with small favors, retrieving books. First servant trapped me, drew me into his plots. I cannot escape now. These cursed scrolls made me made me hide. He made me hide. Drove the Daedra into a mad rampage. They will find me soon enough. And I helped.
Get on this way.
Yeah, you're just another loot pinata. Ow. Fuck this. That's always fun. Guess we're done in here. Where exactly is... Ah. Okay. How very Skyrim of you. That almost killed me! Shit. Okay. That almost did kill me because I forgot I had the vampirism going. Holy shit. That would have been funny.
You've returned. I was worried
Oh,
the
yeah.
Workers got you. I was beginning to fear the worst. Tell me, did you destroy the corrupted scrolls? And did you find Cypher Sabinius? I can't believe any Cypher would willingly take part in a plot to wreck the work of Quire's Wind.
That's Wind. That's why I kept wanting to say Mind. Yeah, I did all the shit.
I must examine this and see if there's a way to undo the effects. The Hushed are lost forever, but now that the corrupted scrolls are gone, maybe they'll forget their belligerence. The Daedra, too. Thank you. Please accept this reward.
Adamant Lurker, huh? Health recovery while standing still. I don't like that.
I think I might wait a while before going inside. I don't know how long it will take the Daedra and Hushed of Quire's Wind to recover from the madness caused by those corrupted scrolls. Or at least calm down.
Yeah, apparently he had instructions from someone called his first servant.
First servant? I thought he was a myth.
God damn it.
Those stories of
They're never just a myth.
Sometimes tell each other. But if he's real, his ambitions might lead him to seek out a disaffected cipher in Quire's Wind, such as Savinius.
So, who was that?
A mortal who lived in the days when dragons were worshipped as gods, or so it said. Hermaeus Mora opened Apocrypha to the First Servant, and he's been here ever since, spinning plots and gathering power. Sabinius must have fallen into his web.
So, what do we do about that?
Nothing.
Great.
By tampering with Quire's Wind, the First Servant set himself against the Great Eye. If Hermaeus Mora still has a purpose for the First Servant, he'll spare him. If not, he'll destroy him. It's out of our hands.
Groovy. What are you gonna do?
Assuming things return to normal in Quire's Wind, I'll resume my work assembling the materials needed by the Great Eye's Daedric scribes. And one day, perhaps, I'll be chosen for the ultimate honor.
What is that?
To work as a copyist or embellisher in the script.
God, you guys are nerds.
Only a handful of mortals are ever chosen to put quill to parchment in the Great Eye's forbidden tomes. Perhaps I might even earn a glimpse of a black book.
Aren't they kind of dangerous? Which I should know.
Dangerous? In the wrong hands, perhaps. But each black book is a secret Hermaeus Mora has chosen to give to mortals. A tool that can be used for great change. The Lord of Knowledge has a purpose for everyone he directs his seekers to create.
Great. That sounds like a big bucket of don't do any of that, but, you know. When you're kind of in oblivion, you're working for a giant squid, so, you know. Alright, let's see the finale for this stage of it.
Foxy, I am glad to see you unharmed. I look forward to hearing about your encounter with Vermina.
Oh, let me! We defeated Vermina!
I didn't get to see you beat the Dreamweaver? How unfair is that?
That was pretty good.
Relax now. Friend, you have that look. What terrible news are you about to tell Laramil?
That was actually pretty good. Just ghost fucking popping out of nowhere. Let me. We kicked her ass.
My many ocular orbs appreciate what you did in the mythos. That foul corruption was worse than forgetting to blink during a firestorm in the Deadlands. But I really wanted to see you beat Vermina with a stick. Sorry I missed that.
I don't like the looks on your and Meln's faces. Something went wrong, didn't it? There's still some terrible danger that needs to be dealt with? Well, don't tell me about it. Talk to Laramil.
I'm not a quest NPC. Talk to her.
What happened after you entered the portal, Proxy? Scroot tells us the one who knows has reconnected with his realm. But beyond that, we are in the dark.
Well, I used the Black Book. We beat up Vermina.
Of course. He needed you to lead him to Vermina. Guide him to where she was lurking because she was hidden inside the body of Master Shelreni. And what of the second glyphic? Is the secret memory secure?
Define secure.
Unfortunate, but not unrecoverable. Now that Hermaeus Mora is restored, he can locate Torvasad and deal with him once and for all. Unless... Does Torvasad still have some way to elude the one who knows? Even without Blightcrown's corruption?
No, he totally can't see him, but, Hermaeus Mora says that's okay.
Torvasad's nature. He is unlike any Dremora I have ever encountered. He helped us to help himself. But I believe him when he said he meant no harm. He just does not realize the danger.
I mean, he's been told, though.
I suppose that means we need to find him.
Like, when you tell someone, hey, dude, if you do this, it's going to unmake reality, and he does it anyway, that's pretty willful, so. We have time. It'll take a while to unlock the glyphic. No, it won't, because there's no delay, because I'm playing this late.
Then let us take a moment to remember all we accomplished. All you accomplished, Proxy. You defeated Blightcrown, expelled Vermina, and saved Apocrypha, thereby saving Nern. Take this. The one who knows insists you accept this reward.
Neat.
While we contemplate the best method for tracking down Torvasad, there are two other tasks we must accomplish, Proxy. One concerns updating the records of Apocrypha. The other requires us to return to Necrom and rectify the original anomaly of fate.
Records of Apocrypha, huh?
Scrooge can provide more information, as it is a vital part of her job. After repairing a thread of fate, she must record the final details in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. Having your name inscribed therein is a great honor.
Wait, it's a high score? Whatever. What about Necrom?
Necrom. One of the first threads of fate we investigated to uncover the identity of Apocrypha's enemies. And it is the only one we did not resolve. We must accompany Gadain back there so he can return the Fulcrum Obscura. But first, talk to Scroot.
Alright.
Scroot can tell you all about the process for inscribing her records in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. You should talk with her. Meanwhile, I shall discuss arrangements for returning to Necrom with Curate Gadain.
Hey, you two are banging, aren't you?
As have you and I, Proxy.
Wait, what? I missed that part.
It's only natural when allies face unimaginable danger at each other's side. Beyond that, I would prefer if we did not mention this again.
I bet you would.
My role has always been to observe and repair the lines of fate, never to unduly influence them, no matter how sorely I'm tempted. So while I was waiting, it was just a nervous habit that I haphazardly started checking the nearby lines of fate.
I thought we were talking about the Chronicle of Apocrypha.
The Chronicle can wait.
Shit.
This is more important. Why else would I have even mentioned anything mortal? It's like no one ever listens to a word I say.
Sorry, what?
Anyway, I noticed an anomalous thread not far from here, at the prismatic Irish shore.
Oh, Iris. I thought she said Irish. I'm like, what? There's an Ireland here? An anomalous thread, huh?
A fate anomaly. The sacred task appointed to me. My job is to spot and correct them. It's really important, but you don't care. I think it's the stolen glyphic. Removing it from the mythos triggered the irregularity. Luckily, I happened to spot it.
Screwed is definitely the best part of this whole thing. If it's a glyphic, we can use it to find Torvasard, right?
Not us, mortal. Just you.
Oh.
And Melon, I suppose. Only Fate's Chosen can resolve this, and that's still you. The prismatic iris shores north of here. Meet us in Cypher's Hall after you deal with Torvasard. Then we can update the Chronicle.
So, is the corruption gone?
Apocrypha is quite resilient. And since the burning sensation in my tentacles and the pain behind my orbs have mostly faded, I'd say yes. Besides, I can hear the melodious hum of the Great Eye resonating all around me, so that's a good sign.
So what can I expect of this Iris Shore?
The usual. Various denizens of Apocrypha, the stray hidden kindred or dream carver loitering about. But you might need Melm's ghost sight to follow the trail of the glyphic. I barely noticed it, so it must still be in Torvasard's possession.
Can I get you anything, Laramil?
No, thank you, Gadain. I am mostly recovered from our ordeal. I wish I could go with you on this, but Scroot is correct. This is a task for Fate's Chosen, and Fate's Chosen alone. Go. But know that I have faith in you. You can recover the glyphic and preserve reality. It is what destiny demands.
Great.
I'm both relieved and a bit disappointed that we can't accompany you, my friend. I'll stay with Laramil and Scroot until you return. I'd pray that the ancestors walk beside you, but now that I think about it, you have Meln, so they already do.
That is kind of true. It works too, because I'm a dark elf.
Once again, everyone takes Melon the Mouthless for granted. They all just assume I'm going to agree to go with you on another quest to stop Torvasard. Sure, I don't really have much of a choice in the matter, seeing as you have my gem, but still.
Alright. It is after 10:30. I should probably call it here. I forgot how entertaining this game really is. There's a reason I put so many hours into this game. Like, it is legit good. It's just there's these little tiny things that bug the shit out of me about it. And they aren't bugging me at the moment, so... Let's see, I'll go ahead and repair just so I don't forget to do that.
That bag either has something valuable, something useless, or a body part inside it.
Have you lost your way, mortal?
Doesn't look like any of this other stuff is really sellable. Alright. Oh, good enough. Alright, I do need to get out of here. I've got to get up a bit early, but, yeah, probably going to be putting some more time into this. It's a fun game. The plots are decent. I do like how generally disconnected they are from each other, so you can just kind of pick something and go. Which is very Elder Scrolls. I do appreciate that. Like, there's bits of it I really do wish they would do a bit different, but... I mean, honestly, considering how this game launched, it's a wonder the game is this coherent. Oh, I'm already down to stage 2. I'm probably going to just go on a vampire rampage tomorrow when I play this. just hit stage 4 and do the whole thing. But, yeah, that's it for midnight. I'm out of here. Have a good one. I should be on tomorrow as far as I know. I don't know how early. Depends on, energy and all that. But, anyway, have a good one.
I knew that in order to win her love, I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Come on!
Oh!
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
I'm a drunk. I don't know nothing about how I do anything. Oh!